What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're doing fantastic. I'm just letting people come in. Getting a couple alerts out. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. Let me know if you could hear me. Let me know if the background sounds a little bit too loud. I had some technical difficulties. I was trying to come on by one. But of course, that's just how it works sometimes, you know? Let's see. Just alerting everybody real quick. I think that works. That's good. And one more group. All right. Okay, what's up? Let's see if anybody is in here already. All right, cool. Got some people joining already. Whew, I just went back and forth trying to get this audio set up. Let me know if you could hear me all right. I got to go grab my cell phone real quick. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to let people come in. And I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen right here. Actually, add me back to stage. And we're going to... All right. All right. Trying to hear if the audio sounds good on my end. I was trying to set this up forever. USDJPY hit a 1 hour imbalance setting up for sell on 1 minute. Howdy, folks. What's up, Ron McLean? Let's see here. Ron McLean. I'm going to put this at 20. Let me know if that's too loud. You guys hear the background music at all? I'm just trying to have something in the background while I'm going here. So like it's just not all quiet, right? 21 people already. That's awesome. What's up, Adam? I could read up here, I guess. All good, says Munar. I'm gonna mess up your name. I know that. Elzo, what's up? Ron, what's up? Adam, Ajeezy, Rich DeBell, Robert Jackson, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, so I'm just gonna check this out. I just took this trade with my bot on the 1 hour. Got in here, went in some drawdown, went up, smashed it, took some profit today. Worked out pretty good. Let me go over to NQ real quick, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So just make sure my audio is playing in the background. I don't even know what it sounds like because I don't have a way to monitor it. I need a separate headset that I could listen to it every once in a while. So you guys let me know if the audio sounds good. Good morning, Carla. Hopefully you're doing good. All right, so let's just go in here. Had all kinds of technical difficulties today. I'm just trying to set this up so I can go faster with you guys. All right, so MNQ. And today I'm probably going to only trade till like 2:30. Maybe 3. Get rid of that. Let's just clear this off. Before I clear that off, if you missed yesterday's, you could watch yesterday's live as we did. It'll be in the video area. We took 3 trades. I think I'm missing one. No, it's there. No, it's not there. Must have deleted that on accident. No, it's there. We took a sell right here and 2 buys right here. Did really well yesterday. Hopefully we can get the same kind of luck on our side today. Ooh, we are pushing off of... Ooh, I like this actually right now. That's crazy. Perfect timing. Let me kind of clear this off. This 1 hour block right up here is still good because it 50% wasn't taken out. Right now, I might actually take a sell right here if it closes below this. If not, if it starts rejecting that area, I might take a buy back up into this block. But that said, you can do a smaller stop, 28 points. I got to log into my thing real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Move. It's finally remembering my password. That's good. I don't know if I'm the right one or not. Let's see here. Oh, that one's passed. Oh, man. I have a problem, guys. I keep passing these accounts too fast on Apex, and they stop letting me trade it. Only going to trade famous last words. You know, I was kind of tired today. Had kind of rough night sleeping. Slept on my arm wrong. You know, old people stuff. And I was like, man, I just don't want to do anything today. But I'm like, you know what? I do want to go live because live is cool, right? I like going live. So let me go ahead and turn this back on. There we go. Boom. All right, cool. So what I'm looking at right now, guys, is we're coming off this block right here. It actually didn't touch fully. So, I mean, it did from the wick. I like to take the body down, but I mean, when it comes to this, it's probably fine. With that said, if it closes below here on the 5, I'll probably take this. Let me throw on the VWAP, see what's going on with that. We are 1 away from the VWAP line. 1 band away from the VWAP line, so that could work out really good. 2 in the morning, and I was going to call you out and say, let's try. I actually almost did. So, true story about me. Ever since I was a kid, I always loved staying up late. I just get so much done at night. Like, when I say late, I'm talking like 3, 4 in the morning. And I tried all the successful ways, like get up early, do this, go to bed perfectly at time every night. But you know what, guys? I have 5 teen pluses. I've always run my businesses this way. And for the last like 5 years, I've been trying to fight it. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to wake up early and do this and do that and do this. So I can't take this because it didn't close, right? I gotta be fair. I could, if we want to, I could take this a little bit bigger stop with a 1 if it closes like below here, maybe. Nah, it closed good enough. We can go for it. Let me actually get this ready here. 1 second. I'm not 100% on this one. Well, I'm never 100% on any of them, but if I were to sell right here, That would be a negative 600 loss. We don't want that on these B setups, right? So if this closes right here, I'll go for this. I'll go for this with a 32-point stop. This is doing that again, isn't it? Got 20 seconds to see what this is going to do. What's up, A. McKinday? 1840 here, was it 640? And here watching. Awesome. Good to see you, buddy. Pre-market high. Thank you. You're like my high guy. I love it. All right. So I entered that trade. Not the best trade, but it's a, you know, it could very well come down to this area. Now, mind you, when I'm looking at this, I see that 5 minute didn't close under here yet. So we still have another 2.5 minutes. So it's kind of weak, right? But with that said, there's a fair value gap down here. Like there's reasons it could come down. So I'm going to mark this up. Orange right there. With that also said, it didn't really come that high up into this 5 minute block. So it could come back up to here before reversing. So just be careful. Just be careful. I got to turn on this fan. Where's the remote? It's hot in here today. I don't even know the temperature outside, but my air conditioner is not keeping up, I don't think. All right. Get some water. Perfect. Water and my fan. Let's go. Boom. Cool. Ready to trade. Let's do this. Let's get these likes up, guys. Yeah, Adam. Thank you for that. Yeah, let's get some likes. If you guys don't mind. This is a free stream. If you guys can hit the like button, maybe that can get some more people out there in the algorithm, right? We're defeating the algorithms on the charts and on YouTube. Let's go. I would increase the risk. I would maybe drop another sizing and do 600 on this account if it closed solid underneath this white line, which is in 20 seconds. And it doesn't look like it wants to, but I'll do it. If it doesn't, that's not good. 3, 2, 1. I added another position. I don't think it closed solid. That was kind of a little glitch. I thought it did. Okay, it did. Okay, so we're good. So now I'm in with 6. Let me modify this real quick. Basically $600 on this account. It's not my A+ setup, but if it was an A+ setup on an eval, I'd be risking 1,000. So it's all good. So still 60% of what I normally would on this B setup. I think it should fill this. It should. Like this should be an easy, nice trade, honestly. And ultimately, it probably will hit this zone right here, at least. Nice, quick little maybe scalp. It could lose. It could lose. I mean, it did close solid just by a hair, though. At this point, what we're hoping for is it just mitigates this block right here. That's what's protecting us. We're going to lose some, though, guys. Yesterday, we won 3. Oh, I don't want my stop there, do I? What the heck? No, 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 no. Woo! And then I'll DCA, like around here, meaning 1 extra 6 unit position. If it looks like it's wicking this area, I'll probably add another position to head back down. But this could be good. Oh, we got a limit crappy thing open right here. Let's get rid of that. How's everybody doing today? Can you guys hear my background sound? Is it too overwhelming? Awesome, Tana. Tell me about your trading. Did you trade on your funded? I guess I could read up here, huh? It's kind of hard because I got this light in my eyes right here. I need to get another one for over here. It's faint. All good, though. Faint. Let me try a little bit louder. Is that too loud right there, or does that sound pretty good? I'm just trying to make it so it's not so quiet, right? Let's see. I love that long with on that last candle. Let's go down. Awesome. Stacy, good to see you in here. But I'm up 155,300 in my TPT. All right, let me read that up here so I can look at the screen. So Tana, by the way, Stacy, meet Tana. Tana, meet Stacy. Tana's been with us for a few months now, a couple months, and she's funded. How much are you funded now, Tana? I think you guys will get along. Your voice overpowers it like your mic cuts the music down. Hopefully that's okay. I don't know if that's okay. Does it sound funny? I'm really just trying to get used to this program because unfortunately with StreamYard, which is what I'm using, there's no like easy way to add the background music. It's just right? Okay, cool. Thank you. A girl with a guitar, what's up? I bet you have some videos of you playing the guitar, don't you? It sounds weird and choppy. Oh, great. Jeez. I'm going to just turn it down some so it doesn't sound weird and choppy. Mute when capturing. Oh, nope, that didn't work. That just blared it. Let me think here. Let me just turn it down to 20. Right now, tell me if that sounds all right. Just the volume is low on the music. Man, I just turned it down again. Let me see if it's over here. It's just when I play my videos back, I'm like, my gosh, that's so like quiet in there, right? All right, it's just right. Yeah, it sounds. It's okay. This volume's low. Stacy Stanley, are you in the boot camp member? She is also a new student, Tana. So I'd like to hook up my actual one-on-one students together, just so you can do this journey together. Especially 2 powerhouse women like you guys. I think you will do good together. Yep. Really can't hear it much of it at all when you talk. The volume is loud. Got it. Thank you. Everything sounds fine to me. So awesome. Thank you for the for subscribing. Make sure to hit that notification bell. I've been going live every day. I've been loving it. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Well, my son, he loves playing the guitar and the keyboard. He loves that stuff all day long. Push down trade. Yeah. I'm not even paying attention to the trade. I'm just worried about my music. That's how much I care if I win or not. Like, ultimately, like I want to win, sure, but it's like, don't have to. Let's look on the 5 minute. I'm going to turn off Pulse X real quick, because Pulse X is pushing it back up, I think. I'm also going to... I'll keep the VWAP on. If you guys don't have my 5-minute scalper, which teaches how I trade VWAP, it's just $7. That's at 5minutescalper.com. It's in my description. All right, push. Awesome. Yeah, I've been getting a few really awesome women lately in mentorship, which is, it's kind of crazy, because before, like, it was primarily men. I always wondered why it was like primarily men, but like recently, just over the last, gosh, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, it's like every other person that's interested has been a woman. So you guys are stepping up. You guys are getting it done. Man, this is a battle, isn't it? I think we'll win, though, because it has to fill this. It doesn't necessarily have to right now, but I think it will. I wonder if there's like a way. Let me ask AI while I'm doing this, while we're waiting on this trade to finish here. I'm setting alerts so I don't miss it. All right, see you in a little bit. Speaking. Noise suppression. Ah. Hold on 1 second, guys. This might fix it right here. Oh, and I have to have on stereo. And I have this on. So I think. All right, you tell me if I'm too loud. I'm going to turn this back up to, I think I might have fixed it. You guys let me know. Does it sound choppy anymore when I talk? I'm just curious, like, if you could hear the background music, and is it too quiet or is it too loud? And then I won't bother you anymore. I'll just save the settings. I mean, we are in a trade, to be fair. I don't know how this wouldn't come down to this, at least this fair value gap. That'd be kind of crazy to me. But it might do something like this, where it comes up, tags this block 50%, and then maybe down here. That's what I'm hoping, if, you know, the worst case scenario. Sounds good? Okay, good. Good. Is the music, you can hear the music though? I had these stupid, like, echo cancellation settings on, according to AI. Dude, I tell you what, as much as you could love AI or hate AI, call it the devil, I don't know what you want to call it, but the fact is that the sucker helps me every day. It's crazy. It's crazy how much it helps me. I'm actually training the AI to trade and see the market like me. And I'm going to release my... I'm going to have one for my Solomon Trading VIP, so they can see how I trade with Pulse X Premium. And it'll tell you what I would see. And I'm not going to release it until I 100% agree with it. And you'll be able to just take a screenshot of the chart, and it'll tell you what I see. And then I'm going to have one for my one-on-one mentorship students so you can see what I see. So I'm going to have 2 separate ones, like a more... It'll be kind of cool. So if I'm not around and you take a chart, this is what Bob would see. And yeah, so it's going to be pretty neat. Coming soon. No extra charge. Not going to be like, that's $1,000 more. I know that's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking. Sound is perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. I do that. I have a training GPT that I have and analyze the charts and give me trade ideas. Much better. Awesome. Suit on AI that thinks like Bob. Yes. Yeah, because the problem with just using AI right now to look at the market is it really, I mean, there's so many different ways to look at the market. So like, you could be like, hey, tell me what you think will happen in the next 5 minutes. Sure, but like, let me just do that right now, just for fun. But it's usually, I'm going to say it's usually not what I would say personally, and I think it goes on along the lines of how retail traders would think more still. I don't think they'll ever know. I don't know. I can't ever predict anything anymore with AI, so I'm not going to even try. All right, she might be coming up to this zone right here. Unless, like I said, this box wasn't fully mitigated up here, and I didn't like, this is why I mark up my order blocks with the body to the wick at the top and vice versa for the bottom. Because it's more, more has to be mitigated, so it's just good common practice for me. So if I lose this, it's okay. You know, but we are below this line, and this VWAP line needs to be hit. So we'll see. With that said, it can come up to this line right now. So if it does, we'll just look how it reacts off here, look for another break structure, potentially on the 1 minute, and then maybe ride it back down. But I do think this area will fill. Just be really good with your risk management, guys. Feed it all your old content. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it really helps a lot. What I'm really worried about, this is an actual fear for me, in a weird way. I'm worried that everybody will get used to AI so much, and it's not going anywhere. I'm just telling you that straight up. It's only going to get, I don't want to say worse, it's going to get crazier. I've been like, what if we get too used to it and like it dumbs people down? Like, people think they're getting smarter, but they're just utilizing AI, and then all of a sudden they like regulate it. The government's like, oh, you can only have this much hours per day of it. Like, dude, that's scary. Yeah, Paul, these are my favorite. Like, it also gets me off the radar. Like, there's all these people that are always trading like 10 a.m. to 11, 12 p.m., you know, getting all the high volume moves, but like, we've been killing these markets on the afternoon. Like, ain't no problem. Like, we've been killing it. In fact, I'm gonna load up my, see, I almost forgot to trade my funded again. I've been forgetting to trade my funded while I'm on with you guys. Like I trade in the morning, and then I forget. I literally straight up forget. It's crazy. So that's no good. Semper Fi, Paul. Awesome. I'm going to screw that up, but is that Marines or something? No, I don't even know what that... Yeah, it is. Yes, I nailed it. I'm not military at all. My family was military, but... Yes, thank you for your service, guys. There we go. Come on, let's get a push. If it closes below here, I'll probably set the break even. Maybe, maybe not. I'm feeling pretty good about this. That's a nice candle right now. If it can close and engulf this candle, it should go. Alex McCoy, what's up, bud? There we go. Nice push. Well, it did that. By the way, let me put that back. It did this. Came back up into this block. So let's see if she can come all the way down here now. I think it'll fill this fair value gap and most likely at least hit this VWAP. Most likely even hit 50% of this block. So that would be a quick little 1.5B setup. Living the dream, Bobby Buckets. Dude, the only person that ever called me Bobby Buckets in my life was my sister. She would get a kick out of that. Need a flush. Hey guys, if you can, hit the like button. Hit it like 50 times. Just be like, I just want to see if it'll get my viewership up. Because I always get to about 50. Now, this isn't bad. Like, I ain't complaining. This isn't bad for streaming for just like a few days. I'm not complaining at all. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. I feel like I can use some more caffeine. Alright, let's get that push. Come on. Oh, we hit 51. I think that's my record for stream. There we go, 52. Let's go, guys. Alright, I see what's going on here. There's never too much caffeine. I agree. You know what's funny about caffeine too? I could sleep on caffeine. I could literally drink like a large iced coffee and go to sleep for 3 hours. Like, so I don't know what that means. I don't know why that is, but like it's kind of crazy. Come on, let's push. That candle, man, that is a nice candle. If it don't wick and it engulfs all of this, my gosh. That's almost A+-ish setup at that point. I might... Here's what I'm going to do on my funded. Yeah, it pretty much engulfed everything. Look at that, other than that wick. Let me just look here. If I can get a pullback to like right there, man. Or just, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do... a 50-pointer on my funded. I'm going to do a little bit different. I gotta open up my sheet. We're not gonna win every trade, guys, but we've been winning pretty much every trade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see, 50 NQ. I want to do. Let's do 3,000 on this trade. 30 on. Make sure it's the right account. Right now I'm just rotating accounts, guys. 30 micro. So there we go. Stop at $3,000. I can go all the way down there, easy. All right, cool. By the way, I'm going to share this with you for a second. Is there a way to share this one? Share this tab instead. That is sick. Man, I'm learning something every day. I love it. All right, so this is our sheet. This is made by Brian. This is my calculation sheet. This is like our calculator. I love it. Me personally, there's probably different kinds out there, but like this is what you get in Futures Bootcamp and Mentorship as well. And you know, it's very important. It works for my brain really well because I can just put the micros in here. If I'm trading multiple accounts and I don't want to do any math, let's say I'm doing 20 APACs or something, I got a 100-point stop or 30-point stop risk in trading micros, yes, and Q. I could say this is how much I want to risk right here. And say I want to be $1,000, it'd be 340 micros right there total. Now, the only reason you need to know that is if you're using like Trade-Evade or something. If you're using like Quant Tower, you don't want to put 20. You want to put 1. So just don't go blow your accounts and put 340 if you have this, okay? That would be basically 17 per account if you had 20 accounts, okay? So just be careful on that. But I just wanted to share that with you. That's what I do anyways. All right, she's playing games now. All right, here we go. Add back to state. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Share screen. Boom. Oh, it's everywhere. My friend's like, where's the link? And it's like, yeah, with that FVG, but I feel like it's just not enough. It's not enough of the FVG. I think it should at least go 50%. I mean, why not fill the whole thing? So I'm just not holding it. But this is why you see things like this. You see the market. I was talking about this yesterday. You had higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, pulls up to an order block, lower high, pulls down to a fair value gap, lower low, pulls up to an order block. This will be an order block. That's what I call an order block. It's probably not technically correct to ICT or whatever. I don't really subscribe to all that. I make up my own stuff. That's all I've done all over the years, you know. And then maybe it fills this. Maybe it comes back up to another block. Notice how it's making a trend, right? And this is how order flow works. And then it comes down to this block, and then it messes around, breaks a little structure, pulls back, and then takes out all this liquidity, right? See it? You can kind of predict how the market's going to bounce once you get used to the structure. What am I making over here? That's not good enough yet. Yeah, and the president tweets and it moons. Correct. All right, so we hit 50% of that. Let's just look on a little bit higher time frame, see if we get some more clarity here. Okay, cool. So I don't like to use trend lines to like take trades from, but I'll take it for like ideas. Like if it were to mine this trend line, we'd still profit on this one, right? Hit 50% of this, most likely, unless it came all the way up here, but I doubt it. I think it's going to come all the way here and clear this. So you got that trend line, right? You have that strong, solid 15-minute order block that it just rejected like super hard. If you're in the mentorship program, you know what we're looking at there, right? Or you should. You should. We'd be taking this trade right here for sure. If you're in the mentorship, you can. Okay, so here's the thing. So this is really like a B+ setup for me, not an A setup, because and here's why it didn't come all the way up. I know it's kind of messy right now. Let me clear this off for you before you say it. It didn't come all the way up and mitigate this block, this 1 hour block. There wasn't really any clear structure breaks other than this right here. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like an A+ setup for me. with that said, you can set the break even like that, or you can just look at order flow. Okay, so if I'm on the 5 minute, and I know it bounced back and forth, and you get used to that. This one I'll consider mitigated, so I don't need to look at that. It's almost mitigated, meaning it went 50% of that, right? So I can move this block down. This is basically my playing field now. I take that body to that wick, and if it goes above that, there's a good chance we're gonna lose, right? So you could either cut your losses early, or if it just wicks it, you can hold. And if it wicks it, it might be just taking liquidity, right? Let's see here. I really think it wants to at least hit that VWAP line, which is right here. That'd be kind of crazy if it came all the way down and didn't hit that. So pretty confident at least do that. Maybe we take profit there, and that's fine. Yeah, we can move stop to break even. It doesn't hurt anything. The only problem I have with it is it could, hold on, it could just come up like this one more time, and then we'd be stopped out early. But what we could do in that scenario is just get back in, I guess. Okay, so if it breaks back down below entry, that's another thing you could do if you want to be super safe. So I could move this to break even right now. And then if it comes up and then closes back down below this block, we could try it again. Same size. So then we don't lose anything. It's a little bit less risky. That's one way to do it. So we filled that fair value gap now, officially. Notice how this wick right here, it literally filled that whole thing. So this is where you'll see the return, most likely. And then it come potentially back down here. And if it mines that 15-minute trend line right there, I call it liquidity line, I could take this out now because it's already filled it. Make this a little bit more transparent. I really think it'll at least hit this. Like, so if it comes down real hard real quick, kind of fills this, I'll probably just grab the profits, take it off the table. That'd be kind of crazy if it went all the way down and didn't take it. 23,900-ish is yesterday's low. Futures just get back in. Yep. 23,900 was yesterday's low. Yep. Yeah, see, that's exactly right, man. It would be taking out yesterday's low too, even though it already took out yesterday's low right here. So could be going for the whole thing. So we hit the VWAP line. I could take profit right now and be totally happy. I'm at $1,500 on I'm going to take $1,500 on my, nope, whoa, it just smashed down. $1,800 I just took on my funded accounts, on one of them. And I'm going to take this profit here too, 424. So there we go. So I made 1,800 on this one. I'm just going to mark up 2 wins there because I took 2 different kind of trades. I took a 50-pointer with a bigger risk. So I made 1,800 on funded there. Not bad. We are 4 in a row for the win, right? All right, cool. So I'm going to lock that one. Show where I took it to. It's about right there. Lock that one. Congrats to everybody who took that. Hey, if you profited, let's do a roll call right now. Let's see if you profited on that trade. That was a B setup, so I didn't try to hit like a 1-2, 1-3 risk reward. And a lot of times I don't because my win rate is so high, right? I don't really have to. I just don't have to. Like, I'm comfortable. I don't feel bad if it runs away after I took profit. Like, I feel great, actually. I used to care. That goes away after a while, I promise. So let's say 425 on this eval. This is a new apex. I had to keep getting new apexes because we keep passing them too fast. I wish I can give funded away. That'd be kind of cool. Can you please? Okay, did I get them all? Lock, there we go. So let's see where you guys are. We could potentially look for buys now that this has mitigated this area. It's most likely going to push off. If that's the case, darn it, I'm going to have to move this out. Unlock. Unlock. Sloppy. Okay, I'm just going to put this over here. She's still going. So let's let it take out some liquidity and then potentially look for buys. All right. Why? Because this wasn't filled up here. This wasn't filled all the way up here. There's two big reasons right there to look for potential buys. This fair value gap down here was filled already. This block is mitigating, and we're bouncing potentially off a trend line on the 15-minute, which is always, now that you're understanding, hopefully, what the order blocks and the fair value gaps, how they're actually playing it off. Now, when you get a big like pile like this, I'll just drop down to like the 15-minute and kind of mark up a 15-minute block, right here. And I'm going to say this is a buy block. If it closes back up above this VWAP, I'm probably going to get in for buy. If you look, this is a 5-minute block right here. Notice how this didn't go higher than this, and it tagged that. So we're basically tagged 50% of a 5-minute block, hit a 15-minute trend line, mitigated that block. If it closes above here, that's pretty much a great setup for me. That's a good setup. So let me kind of mark that up. We are not going to win every trade in a row, guys. I promise you. You can put it under this block, probably 35 point-ish. Take out this liquidity right here. Potentially go to this 50%. I'm going to take... Oh, I'm going to keep that on just for that. And I'm going to get trade ready. Buy. Take profit. And we're going to look at limit so I can measure it. Because I've been loving this. It'd be somewhere right there. And my stop would be somewhere right there. You know what? Hey, and here's a little tip. You see this low right here? If you go down just to the next one, it's just a little bit safer. See that? See how that didn't go higher than that? I'm just going to take that. It's a little bit bigger. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. That's good enough for me. 6 there. If it closes above here, I'm going to get in 40 seconds. Closes above the blue line, which is the VWAP. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Clean it up a little bit. And we're going to see what kind of potential profit we can get on that. I'm going to get ready over here. Oh, I got to hurry now. So that was 43 points there. Risk 3,050 micros on that. Which actually I got to do less because I can't hit over 4,500 on this account today. And it closed. All right, so I'm going to buy. Did it close? Yeah, it closed above it. Just bought that. I'm going to buy it over here on my funded. To me, this is pretty much an A+ setup. That does not mean it's going to work. I'm just telling you, like... $1,500 there, so I need to do like max 2,700 profit on that. I make sure. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, now I might play around a little bit. Let me catch up with you guys. I've been kind of like just talking. I've been going live lately in the afternoons, like 1 o'clock-ish KR. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to get notified whenever I go live. I don't know what to do here. Your audio is also removed. Add yourself back. What the? I didn't even realize my face wasn't showing the whole time. Huh. That's fine. Was my audio gone? Was my audio gone? That's crazy. Let me go back up here. Try to catch up on all these. All right. Wow. Wow, lots of people profiting. That's great. Again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take me seriously at all. I'm just some dude that trades in his house. Just your average Joe, normal guy that's been living off the market for a while. That's it. Just normal dude. Wow, you guys really talked a lot right here. Let me catch up on all this. Wow, you guys really just talked. Once this gets bigger, I'm not going to be able to catch up with you guys. How do we even manage that? I'll need some moderators. Alex, just kidding. You got a life and kids and a wife and a jobby. Actually, you've taken out quite a bit of profits in our program, haven't you? Living the dream, Bobby Buckets. Need a flush. Let's see. There's never too much caffeine. I agree. ADHD. Yes, absolutely. It is ADHD. 100%. What's up? To who? Her?
No.
Who? Yeah, send it to me before you put it out. I have to proofread my wife's writing. She's a great mother. But her spelling, oh my gosh. I blame it on the Norton education system, Adam. Never fails to amaze me. She's not dumb by any means. Nicely stepped away from him, came back to trade a block of money. Ooh, we're profiting again. What do you know? Rich Delight. I didn't sleep at all last night. Pulled an all-nighter for work. So did I, buddy. But did give me opportunity to trade London session this morning. I'm running on diet caffeine pills right now. Oof. I'm on a Trenta iced coffee right now. I need some more. Where do I get the risk calculator? Tim, you are a mentorship student, correct? Just hit tag me in your mentorship chat group, and I'll get it over to you. But it's also, if you're in Futures Bootcamp, look on the left-hand side under, I think it's under Important Resources. I do have a new version, guys, that has more columns that Brian did. Just a fake. Let's see, and then the president tweets, and I read that. Okay, I'm catching up here. Take the money and run. Yeah. I got out at 700 on 3 evals, says Rich. Congratulations, that's $2,100. Strong down now, 15-minute candle close, still in. Awesome, James. $2,886. Alex made $2,886 on a Take Profit Trader eval. Roy profited. Roy, that's the first time I've seen your name. Welcome to the stream. Profited 42 points. Awesome, brother. Alex, thanks, Bobby Buckets. Ron McLean, up 1-to-1 now. Some profit locked in. Awesome. Whitney Hammond, I followed it in Forex and profited in my eval account. Awesome, Whitney. Good job. Jelani Trott, thanks for the trade idea. You're welcome. Welcome to the stream. Michael Johnston, $650 on 2 accounts, past 1 eval. Let's go. Let's go. Stacy, we got $837 profit on an eval account. Let's go. There's 23,900. Yeah, we hit 23,900. We're good. Yep. 400 profit for Robert Jackson. James Cleveland was out. KR, what time do you trade at? Yeah, it's 1-ish p.m. I try not to trade the lunch hour for obvious reasons, but I've been trading like 1, 2 o'clock afternoon sessions after I trade my morning sessions. Up $1,200 5 times. So was that $6,000? We could get manipulated on, guys. So don't risk the farm. Don't risk the farm on this trade. I will say, like, the safer thing is like right here for these lows. But, you know, we're not going to win all of them. Don't get used to winning, because losing is winning. And I go through this every day, and I'm going to go on that spiel again here shortly, especially if I lose. I'll try to talk you out off the cliff. Paul says up $250. James Cleveland up 1,200 times 5. I think I said that. I got email around 10:45. Oh, I'm sorry. Eastern time, Paul. Eastern time. 1 p.m. Eastern time. This stream has been going about 45 minutes. Yeah. On the 5-minute VWAP full candle close. Yes. Yes, sir. Always full candle close unless I'm looking for the opposite direction. Like, so if it wicks it, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's going the other way. Because why didn't it hold? Audio has been great. Awesome. Good. Thank you. Audio has been good for me all this time. Beautiful. Thank you. Me and James neck and neck here. That's a big candle right here happening. We probably will get an out here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on this block where I have my stop. And if it comes down into this area, about 80% of my stop, I'm going to add one position the exact same size. So it barely adds any risk, but I'm going to get out at the same stop. So if it comes down here, I'll get in one extra position, get out right here if it stops me out. It just adds a little bit of like 20% more risk of your overall risk. So like if it was 600, essentially it would be 120 more. So 720 total max. You don't have to do that, but that saves me a lot of times. I could trust you in this, Bob, because you're my role model in trading. Hey, I appreciate that, Elzo. You got 1,000 students. Are you sure that you're still qualified as a normal dude? I'm pretty normal, man. I just attract normal, awesome people. Aeromech, good afternoon. What's up? First time I've seen you here, buddy. Go ahead and hit the subscribe and the notification bell if you want to come on lives with me. Does YouTube do a timeout on the comments? Yes, sir. Thank you. Will do. I'm not sure, actually. Just help me get consistent, Bobby, then I'll do all the things for you. Moderation. Well, I think you're almost there, man. We got to find that moment. I'm about to re-release a program, and it's not fully my program, but it's linguistic programming. It's not like foo-foo weird stuff. It actually helps you kind of reprogram your brain, not hypnosis. But finding the patterns and kind of like identifying those and like replacing it with a good pattern. It's really good stuff. 1,600 risk on this A+ setup. I mean, it is A+ setup, but you know the drill, bro. It doesn't have to work. Need 1,700 to be at 4,500 on day 1. Beautiful. Yeah. Paul, I got you. Roy says, just joined today. Like to learn new strategies. I scalp in the morning. Like to go more short swing trades in afternoon. Yeah, I hear you. Profit on a live account. You're welcome. Inspirational mode. Welcome back. James Cleveland DCA at those lows is clutch. Yes, sir. Alex McCoy, I'm so close. I can taste it. Don't taste it too good. That's what gets us. You know what I mean, Alex? You know what I mean? You're like, I have to get to that $4,500. Oh my gosh. And then you take it 2,000 down. Then you hate yourself and you take 5 more trades and you're blue the account. And yes, I know the drill. Trust me. I have Paul for NLP. Just haven't talked to him yet in years. Yeah, I gotta re-talk to him. He kind of like went off into the marketing space again, but he'd come back in a second if I had him come. I was one of the first people to get it in with him. What did you think of that, Alex, by the way? I think you went through a few of his classes and stuff. I've just been debating, should I bring it back in some form or fashion? Just be kind of cool to have. Maybe. I didn't know. I mean, it helped me in many ways, I think. But yeah. James Cleveland says, yep, and you get 4K and try to get 4,500, and then the end of the day is red. Yeah, exactly. So sellers are still trying to push down. We're going to reobserve this in a second here. I'm just kind of like seeing what's going on. I don't think it's going to drop, but I mean, I don't know anything, honestly, at the end of the day. I got a feeling it should go up. There's more reasons to go up than down, I think. Went through all the handful of sessions. Yeah. It was really good. Okay, maybe I'll bring it back. Hey Bob, how's it going, brother? What prop firm are you using, and what are the rules of the evals and labs? I use Take Profit Trader, Bull and Ox. Aiden's using Top Step right now. I don't really love Top Step. He likes Top Step. Aiden's my son, by the way. And I think you know that, but I'm just letting everybody know that. Take Profit Traders is pretty much my favorite. Apex, I'm kind of taking a break from. I'm taking it on here, and I keep passing them every day almost. I keep passing like an Apex account every day, or pretty close to it. And I'm like, do I even want to activate these ones? Like, you know what I mean? Because at one point I had 40. No, I had 60 at one point under different names. Okay, don't tell them I did that. But then, like, I had a few, they changed their rules, and I had a few payout issues where they still owe me quite a bit of money, I feel. So I'm trying to work that out with them. If you could ever actually get a hold of somebody, that'd be fantastic. But I feel like they owe me quite a bit of money. I know they owe me quite a bit of money. And I know what it was. And you want to know the thing that got me? Was my break-evens. And it was only because of break-even small wins. So let's say they have that 5 to 1 rule, right? So let's say it came 80% down, and then you get out at plus $20 at break even, because you want to see a dub. Well, that actually hurts you, because that counts now as, what would that even be? I don't know. It'd be like a 1, or it'd be like a 20 to 1. You know what I mean? I think they should have like a rule, like if it's like within $100 of your thing, or points, like if it's within like 10 points of your area, don't count that towards the 5 to 1 rule. But who am I to say anything to them? You know, they don't care. They want me to lose. At the end of the day. So that's another thing, guys. So, like, you know, prop firms are cool and all, but they don't want you to win. Like, you got to understand that. I mean, they need people to win because they need business, and they need to show that they're successful and they help people. But at the end of the day, they have to have a certain percentage. True story. I had a prop firm in development. I paid this Italian company 25 grand. This is the Forex space. It's called Truth Funding. Gonna launch this thing. I had all the audience for it. It probably would have made me $1 million a month, no problem. $1 million a month. I came out with this idea of, in the back office, having a risk reward tool. I was the first one with it, where if you hit a certain percentage, stop for the day and you can't go back in, kind of thing. And then 2 companies, I swear, copied me. I know one did. I found out they were using the same Italian company, and I gave them the idea, and they were programming it for me, and then all of a sudden they took it. With that said, why I didn't pursue the prop firm is they basically told me that in order for me to be profitable, even just a little bit, I had to keep it under 4% passing rate. In other words, and they were partnered with, at the time it was 8cap, which is huge manipulation. I just thought 8cap sucked. No. At the time, and I'm sure there's still things today like this, okay? And I'm gonna give you the bright side of all this in a second. at the end of the day, they told me that I had to have it 4 or 5% max pass. But if I partner with them, there's a button back there that if I click it, I can manipulate the market, basically. I could make an invisible little thing happen, and we can call it spread and make you fail. And I'm like, well, that really doesn't help my whole truth funding thing. And me personally, I'm a Christian guy, and I feel like I answer to something higher than a prop firm. So obviously I couldn't live with myself if I did that. I don't think I'd be very blessed if I started like just pushing the button to screw people over. It didn't sit right with me. Lost about 25 grand trying to build that out. And then the whole freaking market, like the whole Forex space just kind of blew up. I still trade Forex every day, but got out of that. It's all good. And no desire to ever start a prop firm again after that, what I witnessed there. Now, what I'll say on the bright side of prop firms is there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones in the future space. I haven't really found any bad ones per se. Now, the rules can be a little bit tricky, and if you are, it's already kind of hard enough to trade. So if you're trading like Apex, there's a few things you need to know. You need to know, like, don't get out too early. Make sure you're at least a 5-to-1. Another thing they added was if you're on a 50K, it's a scaling risk. So, like, if you risk more than 750, which obviously on the eval, I risk like $1,000 to $1,500 on the eval. So if you do that on the funded, they'll let you do it on the eval, but on the funded, you're screwed. One thing on the take profit trader that you need to know is it has an end of day trailing drawdown, which I could pass take profit trader like very fast. And what I do with take profit trader, just so you know, it's a 5-day minimum usually. 5-day minimum trading days. So I'll put quite a bit on the back burner, like evals and like 150Kers. So I'm just always funded 750K. So if I lose one, I'll just literally add, I'll be copy trading, but at like 10% to those accounts. So they're getting daily hits, and I'll take a couple A+ setups rotating those evals where I get the total equity up, total balance up to like 7,000-ish, to where like once I need another funded account, because I will fail. I'm probably the only person that will tell you straight up, I will fail another prop firm account funded. I don't know anybody that actually doesn't. Okay, they don't want to tell you that, but that's just the reality. And I think that's stupid, and it's going to hurt you even more thinking, okay, I want some funded, I'm always going to stay funded. There's zero reason to be scared of trading. This is for Tana, actually. There's zero reason to be scared of trading your funded, because you need to hurry up and, I hate to say it, hopefully we get you some payouts with those, get some money flow, but like you're going to lose some. Most likely, like 95% chance you're going to lose some. Then you have to build the system of constantly replacing them. The good news about those is if you do what I said about constantly trading the accounts, there's 1 day. You basically have a 1 day to pass, and then it's very easy to pass them if you do what I do. Once you're getting money in and you can like afford to have multiple of them, you're not pulling out of your own pocket anymore, right? And then you get paid the next day with take profit traders. That's why I like it. It just fits my style, fits my style. Let me catch up on you guys. I'm maxed on Top Step. Look at you, bro. Steven, tell us, if you want, how much you've been pulling out. How much profit you've been pulling out. And how long you've been a student. You've been a student with us for a long time now. Excuse me. Let me kind of read up here on you guys. All right, hey guys, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I've been going live pretty much every day around 1 p.m. trading futures. We already took one trade today, did 425 on an eval, 1800 on a funded. We're in another trade right now for a buy. Okay, Let me catch up here. Welcome all new members. If you're new here, hit the 2 button in the box. I want to see if you're new. Honestly, couldn't care less. Yeah, besides looking like an action figure, as Steven says. And he kind of does, I ain't gonna lie. Kind of does. I might get him as a bodyguard someday. Besides that, he's also a very good trader. And he pulls out money. We've had some fun stories where, like, I've failed 20 live right in front of him in a live group. There's a time where I was, like, so close to passing. He goes, just push the button. And I did it, and we passed. It was fun. I got to get you on more lives, buddy. Are these 1 to 2s or higher setups? Michael, so these are Bs. This one's an A setup-ish, like it should. Like, if it closes above right here, oh my gosh, like this is going, I think it'll go all the way up to here. With that said, I just play it by ear, like, and it depends on how I feel. With futures, and I didn't finish, now that I remember, because of my ADHD, I didn't finish. End of day, and this is the whole point of the end of day. So on Take Profit Trader, they have an end of day trailing drawdown, which means if I come all the way up here and come all the way back down here, I'm fine. I didn't lose anything, right? During the live trade. But once you get funded, if you come all the way up here, let's say it was up 2,000, you come all the way back down here, you're negative 2,000. Like real time. So you have to get used to that. But it's okay. It's not that bad. Awesome, Grace. Appreciate you being here. Futures Elite is fire. So that's the next one I want to look at. Alex, can you remind me, like, can you tag me in your group? And I want to maybe get some of those instead of trading Apex. Why am I trading Apex? I'd be trading some of these. Can I trade Futures Elite with TradingView? Top Step, it takes a little getting used to, but it's good. Apex has same gray areas that I chose to avoid using TPT. Yeah, exactly. TPT, how are they? I love TPT. Steven, TPT is local to me. It literally, and I had no idea, and it's kind of crazy. They literally have an office in my city, outside of Orlando. Like, it's kind of crazy. I would close the trade at negative 100 and then jump right back in to avoid that 5-to-1 roll. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, James. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Instead of taking that plus 20, thank you, James. See, this is why I like having a group like you guys. You guys like can finish my sentences and my thoughts, and then you remind me. We're together with all our ADHDs combined. We can make some kind of superhuman, I swear. You want to not, if you're on Apex and they have the 5-to-1 roll, which they do, you don't want to get out right here in the green. You want to get out a little bit negative. Then you're fine. You're fine. Okay? See, I moved on stop. Max on. Okay. Now I'm catching up with you here. Man, I gotta figure out, because I'm using my iPad right here for the comments, and it's swear it's so hard to figure out where to put my mouse. Okay, there we go. Paul says, wow, talk about man behind the curtain. Exactly. I used Apex TBT, but just tried Tradeify. So Tradeify's, I'm hearing great things about Tradeify. I got a bunch of buddies that trade it, and they're getting payouts. So I'm going to move on Tradeify as well. To my friends, Tradeify and Take Profit are pretty much their favorites. What makes the A+? I understand the 1 hour block, but this. So, multiple things, just multiple confluences. Liquidity was taken. It's bouncing off a trend line. It's bouncing off of a 15-minute order block. It hit the 5-minute order block. If we see the close above this next little high here at like 23,918-ish, I might get in more on this account. I might double up my position, honestly. But we'll see what happens right here. This is quite often when you'll see a rocket. Actually, let me get the rocket out. Sometimes you got to sit through these things. There we go. Get the rocket out and see if we can get that pushing. All right, so I failed 3 funded accounts yesterday. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. Failing props are just the nature of the beast. Yes. You know what's great about failing a prop firm? If you failed 150K take profit trader, it's $100 to reset the thing. You didn't lose 150K. You know? That's what I love about it. Like, you're not actually losing. I mean, it's still a lot of money. Now, you know, use the same math on 50K if that's what you can afford, but you know what I'm saying. I consider TPT to be the gold standard with daily withdrawals once you hit your buffer. I agree 100%. That is like, that literally is my gold standard. Unbeatable. Yep. Take profit traders, by far my favorite. Let's see. 2, awesome Grace, thank you for being here. 2, I've been a student for 2 years and I'm withdrawing about $25,000 per week.
Can you do that for your mom?
Okay, so Steven's making 100K a month. $100,000 per month, guys. This whole trading thing don't work. It doesn't work at all. I couldn't even sit in here. I'm like, what the dude? Stop it. Arrow Mech, a girl with a guitar. Arrow Mech and a girl with a guitar. Welcome to the stream. So excited to have you guys. So excited to have you guys. I really appreciate all of you. By the way, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you you're going to make $100,000 a month. I'm the farthest away from a get-rich-quick type that you'll find. I hate even talking about the money part. I like talking about the A+ setups and the freedom and the discipline part. You could do the math on the rest. Don't take anything I say seriously as far as money goes, okay? But I will say, $100,000 a month. I mean, we have multiple people doing $100,000 plus a month now in our group, which is unreal. Have a day trader's account, not funded yet, but claim daily payouts. Hey, Michael Johnson, you're claiming daily payouts. That's beautiful, brother. Alex says this, I believe so. I use Elite X, which is trading views window, and perfect copy trader. Awesome, bro. Wait, what was the question? Oh, that was for Elite. Please remind me on that. Looks like we're going good here. I might add another position here shortly. It's so on TPT you have to take your profit when you're up and don't let it draw back. Pretty much. Yeah, so guys, go ahead and if you want take profit trader, let me add that. You can use code Solomon for pretty much every program. I got to add all of them. I'm losing money. I'm losing money by not having them, but at the bottom of the screen here you'll see code Solomon for takeprofittrader.com. I believe they're having a sale still. I think it's 40% off. All that kind of stuff. I'm going to add another position here. Hold on one second. Market buy. All right, next position added. It will at least most likely come to this block. I'd say 50% of this block. Let's see what we're doing over here. Oh, we're killing over here too on the funded. Love that take profit. We're going to be pulling out some more money tomorrow, or today for tomorrow. That's what I love about it, Steven. You make money, bam. You people are my people. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. You know what I found about ADHD people though is they understand me. It's okay. It's so on TPT you have to take your profit. Yes, that's great. So they are U.S. regulated. I don't want to say they're U.S. regulated, but it's nice knowing that they're local to me, so I can go beat them up. Don't tell them I said that. I have eyes on their office at all times. Just kidding. I hate when it moves so slow. Makes me think institutions will send a large, quick wick you out candle soon. Yeah, so like I'm telling you, once you know your stats, like you'll just hold the trades and get out when you think it's proper, and you know your win rate. It's over with. You won't worry about that no more. But I agree. Pin what comment? Tagged you in a pic on prop firm talk. Okay, cool. Thanks, brother. Dave's. Hey, I gotta tag. I should tag that comment. That's stupid. Steven, you made my day. You made my day, Steven. Boom. I've blown 12 evals now. Got so close and then flamed out every time using Apex. I'm right there with you, buddy. I've lost a lot of prop firms. I've lost a lot. I have the same problems that you guys have. I think now this isn't telling you to be a gambler and like risk more and like go crazy, but I think what most people should do, if they're not funded yet, they shouldn't be copy trading, for one. For two, focus on taking A+ setups only, okay? And you have to find what that is for you. And you have to find your habits and your emotions and what works for you the best, right? But then you have to start failing fast. Like we were talking about it yesterday. You have to start failing a lot more and a lot faster. So those 12 are awesome as long as you actually do something different this time. Maybe that is, don't copy trade. Stop thinking about how much you could make if you got all 20 of these accounts, or in your case, 12 accounts. If you were able to pass them and you're able to get this money. No. We got to build your confidence up. So let's get you a payout first from a prop firm, right? Let's get you a payout. And then maybe start copy trading more. And guess what? That time's going to go by anyways, Dave. Like you're going to literally, before you know it, it's going to be Christmas. And guess what? You just stacked a bunch of accounts. Now you're pulling out freaking money left and right because it's easy and you're confident you've done it, you know? I have not used them yet. Yeah, they're good company. Steven, 25K a week. Congrats. Just got in. Great being here. Awesome, Steve Weiss. Hey, we got Steve Weiss, the professional motocross champion, world champion from the 80s. I'm not even playing. Like legit. I looked him up. I use Ninja Trader, Rhythmic, TPT. Use Rhythmic. Yeah, TPT does use Rhythmic, yes. I use Quant Tower with them personally. TPT uses Tradeovate. I think they use Tradeovate as well. I'm a girl with a guitar too. Awesome, Stacy. That's great. We're a music family in this house for sure. All my daughters sing. They're on worship teams. Well, 2 of my daughters sing. My other son is now going to start playing keys for the young adults. My other's on a worship team. Yeah, pretty cool. Dave, try scaling down your number of contracts as you get closer to the profit. That's a good way to do it too. So what I did is I passed all 5 accounts. I got a buffer up to 10,000, and from that point I make sure that I make about 1,000 per trade on the copy trader. That's a great strategy, Steven. Sorry, I meant to say day traders claim to let you withdraw daily. I see. Darn. I was like so excited for you. 40% off plus 100% refund on your first withdrawal right now on TPT until Sunday. Yeah, if you guys want to use code Solomon, all caps, that'd be awesome. Haven't got a payout yet. We'll work on that. Haha, we can beat them up together. Yeah, fly out, man. We'll head on down to their office. Show them how traders really are, huh? Stacy Stanley, you are a girl with a guitar too. How did I never know this? Just passed second eval for today. Michael Johnston, 2 evals passed today. Congrats. Yeah. I need to keep strict to my rules. Yes, you do. You know, Dave, another reason is like consistently trading more and more and sticking with the rules is you're going to get sick of it. Eventually, you're going to get sick of not following the rules. You're going to get sick of that feeling, that feeling that's in the pit of your stomach that you're just, that you know you could do better. Like, you probably had success in life and you were able to be the best at this and the best of this and the best of this. But when it comes to trading, you're like, why can't I get rid of this bad habit? Like this stupid habit that's just, you know. And then eventually you just stop. That's all I could really say. Eventually you just kind of say, you know what, I'm done with this crap. I'm done playing games, and I'm gonna actually just follow the rules, and it'll work. And I think most people, just like with work and business, we think we could work harder and all this kind of stuff and work more and do all this stuff and then make it work. It doesn't work that way in the markets. The markets are only good for people that could just follow the rules. That's it. Everybody else, it's gambling. And yeah, you'll have a win and you go tell your wife, hey, I just won $7,000 on my prop firm. We're set. And then because you don't have the proper discipline and the rules in place, you're going to go do it again. You're going to blow them. You're going to blow them really fast. Totally agree, Bob. I have no confidence now since I lost another one today. Wipe myself off. Go ahead. Dude, I lost one 2 days ago. It's fine. I promise you. It's fine. Have you ever passed them? I set up groups on Trade of 8 and copy about 3 at a time. No more. That's good. I blew 35K on Apex Fun in a day. I remember that. Dude, I remember that. I felt so bad for you. I remember that. Lydell Williams. Hey, Bob, what do you think about instant funded accounts with top futures? I don't know about top futures, but I do know Tradeify instant funded accounts are pretty good. My personal recommendation, Lydell, though, is if you're not consistent yet with a small, if you're not able to pass one, I highly recommend you don't go and just buy a funded, because they're a lot more money usually. So I'd wait till you can pass the cheap ones like Bullinox, Apex, that kind of stuff, before you start like buying funded ones, because it's not gonna, I don't think it'll help you. Personally, you need to get beat up a little bit more. But they are good once you can pass them. Once you can actually pass them, yeah, get funded. Do it. Want that 25K a week pay too? I guess so. I guess that wouldn't be horrible. Can I fly over to meet with you, Bob? Would love to spend some time at lunch. Yeah, man. Hit me up sometime. True story. I used to ride dirt bikes. Until I used to ride when I was a teenager, and I was in the woods, and I was riding a dirt bike down a wooden bridge, and there's like a 20-foot drop off in this ditch, and I'm just going super slow, and one of the planks of the bridge was actually loose, and it freaking throws me off. Adam, were you there? I think Adam was there. Hold on. Hey, Jeezy. Remember when I fell off the bridge? Remember that? Oh my gosh, dude, that was bad. That could have been really bad. I fell like in a ditch with my bike was just running on me, and it took us like quite a bit. If I remember right, it took us a while to get the bike out because it was so wooded. That could have been really bad because I remember like there was so much weeds. I had no idea what I was landing in. So that happened, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I should stop riding bikes for a while. And then I didn't ride for a few years. And my dad goes and buys an Enduro, and he brings it back home. This is years later. I'm married now with kids, and he knows I love riding. I don't remember my butt being out. I don't remember my butt. Hey, dude. I think you have a lot of stories like that about me, actually. Tanning bed, freaking. Oh man, that was fun growing up with you, man. But no, my dad, you're good, bro. my dad brought that enduro. He takes it off. He's like, "Oh, go give it a ride." And I'm like, "Nah, man, I don't think I should." You know, like. And I rode for years. You know, I used to love it. And he finally convinced me. I'm like, fine, I'll jump on it. But my dad had this like really long yard, and then you could jump his driveway. So of course, you know, I get to the end of the yard. I'm like, man, and I just freaking crank this sucker, hit the driveway, jump the driveway, land. It was a little bit wet, and I wasn't used to the brakes, and I freaking just tapped the brakes, flew over the handlebars. And you know what, you like feel like you're gonna die, like everything's like slow motion, and you feel like your life's flashing before your eyes. I'm feeling this while I'm in the air. I'm like in the air, and I'm looking at my dad. My dad's like, no, like this, and I'm like, oh man, this is bad. I was actually like in the ministry. I was about to be a pastor, and man, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic, but if I had my whole side was completely bruised, and I dented his gas tank. I'll never forget it. So I'm like, you know what? I just should not have a bike. I shouldn't do it, because I always wanted to get some kind of street bike, but not with 5 teens. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Maybe a 4-wheeler, but there's not really anywhere to ride it in Bobby Buttcheek. You see what you did, AG? Now it went from Bobby Buckets to Bobby Buttcheeks. Come on, man. No, I don't care at all. Come on, can we get some... I have a haircut appointment at 3:45. Got someone coming over here to cut my hair. Come on, can we get one last push up? Maybe just to here. I'd be happy if it just came right to here. I'd be good. Don't have to be a hero today. Pastor Knievel. I'm just slightly in profit with my stop. Hey guys, if you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, go ahead and hit the like button for me. If you just tapped it like 10 times, that'd be awesome. Maybe it'll get some more viewership up. I'm trying to get on the algorithm. I already mastered the algorithm of the chart, and you know, at least consistent. Wouldn't say mastered. I'm pretty consistent. But now we got to master the YouTube. By the way, it's never turned on. There we go. Better to minimize your risk and don't shoot for long run. Just take profits. Man, this really just stopped. Like the market literally just stopped. Usually at 3 something happens. Maybe it will. It's 3:04 now. All right, so need 23,945 for 4,500 today. Are you close? 23,945, 945. So you just got to get it to here, and then you're capped out on what you can make. That's the other thing, Steven. Max is 4,500 on the eval, because you need the consistency rule, right? So I try not to go over like 43, 4,400 personally, and then the rest of the days are just small days, and for my 5-day. And then Steven says, key to the best payouts, build up the buffer, then minimize your risk and don't shoot for the long run. Just take the profits. Yes. Very smart. Very smart. And then go to the gym. All right, now we're moving just the wrong way. That's what we're looking here. Building up some liquidity to the downside. I never like seeing that, but it should push off, man. It should at least come up to this block. Who knows? This is what's holding me in this trade, guys, if you want to know. Right here, we had a strong candle close on the 5-minute, right? So we'll see. 3,000 per day closing QT. Got tapped out. Come on, one last push. We're above the VWAP. That's a good sign. It could very easily come up to this white line right here. All right, while this is doing this, I want to set an alert because I got to take another trade on my Forex account. I'm going to put alert here and alert here so that way I can leave the screen. Problem is I don't have my audio on because I hear the echo. Let me try that. Let me see if I can turn it on a little bit. Now, if I... Hold on. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm muted. Oh, I know why I'm muted. Darn it. I'll have to figure that part out. I can't even hear the sound. So just maybe tell me in the comments if it freaking goes up. All right. Let me check some Forex real quick. That USD CAD's still popping up. It's about to drop, I bet. That might be a good sell. I'm going to turn off VWAP here. Took this earlier. Took liquidity here. We have this big fair value gap right here. So selling would be kind of but it is kind of high up into it. So let's look on the 5-minute. This little trend, which is I see as liquidity. Not sold on that one. So USD JPY, let's look at that. I like having VWAP on for the low. All right, cool. So let's look at, are we up in a block? No. Let's clear that, clear that. We're up in this block though. 1 hour block. You hear me? Awesome. White. All right, so cool. I like it. I like it. What I'll do is I'll enter this on my bot so I don't have to be there. Attack these lows. Might even make my stop bigger so I don't have to monitor it all day. Like if I put it here, yeah, that's not even bad. 78. There's that big fair value gap. See how this was back in August 25th, which is, or not, August 1st, which is 13 days ago, and it still hasn't filled this. So it doesn't have to fill it right away, guys. That's why I like scalping personally. They just scalp in the market. So this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till this external low breaks, and then I'll probably enter this with a bigger stop. Add alert. Price is crossing down. Once per bar close. Create. There. Now I don't have to look at it. That'll be my trade. Futures. Ooh. I like it. What broker? Okay. So Marcel, I can't promote any brokers. I just can't get in trouble. I have people I know that promoted brokers, and the brokers screwed people, and they took them down. So I could make a ton of money if I just gave you my broker IB link and make a ton of money off of you, but I just can't do it. I apologize. Our bulls hunting some stops at 940. Well, they could be. I would think they'd want to hunt stops up here, up into this block. I mean, all here, here, here for these people selling. Personally. But they could be. My problem with major Forex brokers, now, if I were to put like $100,000 or more into a Forex broker, I definitely want it regulated and be all that. But have you ever tried trading with like a 1-to-1? It's really not fun. I don't like it at all. So me personally, what I do, I'm a huge fan of, like, instead of putting 100 grand in a regulated, I'll put 5,000-10,000 or something smaller in a unregulated that's pretty much been around for a long time and never had problems, pulling money out, and then try to just scale that really, really fast. So man, come on now. $30 more minutes till my haircut, so gotta get my grays out, guys. Yeah, that's how I am. Just you got to put in a broker. To me, it's too risky. It's so funny the way I think it's too risky to have your money in a regulated U.S. broker. I've heard word meaning because you're not going to make as much because you can't leverage as much. So to me, that's a higher risk by not being able to make as much money as I could in an offshore. And personally, I've only had one offshore screw me over in the last 10 years, and it was like a no-name offshore broker. The rest of them, I've never had an issue. They pay me. And some have taken a couple weeks on bigger withdrawals, but I've just never had an issue. So like people are like, oh, it's risky. I don't know. Again, I wouldn't want to drop 100 grand of mine in a offshore. I build them up to the certain amounts and then pull money and move money and stuff, but I don't put in. Does that make sense? So like I don't look at it as it's not my money until I pull it out. So I just look at it as leverage. So like if I can get it up to $200,000 in a broker, I'm just using that to leverage and pull out 10-20 grand at a time. You get 20-1. See, even 20-1 just feels so like even 50-1. Was it 50-1 on gold? I mean, that's fine. Like Paul, you might have like $1 million in there to leverage and you're good. Everybody's got it like that, Paul. I'm just kidding. I just feel like I get margined out way too fast. This is kind of crazy. We've been sitting here forever now. We got, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55 minutes-ish. Almost an hour in this trade, which I hate doing. What's funny is I trade way longer when I'm with you guys. Like I literally, what I normally would do is like in the morning I'll trade for 30 to 60 minutes. I'll be done for the day, whether there's a trade or not. And then now that I added these live sessions in, like I'm sitting here looking at the charts way longer. Like I don't do this. This isn't. I'm enjoying myself, but I'm just saying you don't have to do this. Like you can make plenty of money just right in the morning and be done. All right, let me just put it to you like this, Paul. As long as it doesn't change anything. So as long as you know how to do proper risk management. So if you say, this is where I want my stop and I'm only willing to risk $500 on this trade, whatever your account size is, it doesn't matter what your leverage is, as long as you get out. As long as you get out. The only difference is that I see is you can risk a lot, make a lot more money. To me, it's not riskier at all. As long as you're using proper risk management. That's it. So we are in basically a 5-minute order block here. This is what's holding it up. Why is it an order block to me? Because we had a structure break, a BOS, right? So this is kind of just holding it up, and hopefully we just get one push to the upside. I could have looked at other pairs and stuff, but it's like, that's what? Oh, what I was thinking? Yeah. It's not, it sounds scary, like, oh my gosh, I could risk 500 or 1,000 leverage. But it's literally the same thing. Like, as long as you measure your stop, it doesn't matter. You just make a lot more. That's it. So, like, we have a thing in our Solomon Trading VIP, in our one-on-one mentorship, where I call it grocery getting accounts, where I'll flip like 1,000 to 3 or 4 or 5. It's at Solomon Trading VIP. Switch that right now. Boom. But yeah, we have quite a few members joining daily now. SolomonTrading.com. We have a $97 a month where you can trade live with us 16 times per month and ask questions in a group, and also get access to my premium indicator, PulseX Premium, which is this right here. I'm not going to go into that right now. According to this, it should go up, but who knows? And the whole community, by the way. Can we get some volume in the market, please? And guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe bell, or the subscribe button, and click the bell if you want to go live with me daily. And then also hit the like button. If you guys can hit that 10, 20 times, 50 times, 100 times, that'd be awesome. Get more people into the stream. We got markets waking up a little bit, it looks like. I'm trying to put a little volume there. Personally, I've never really understood volume, because like I could see the volume technically with the candles, but like sometimes every once in a while you'll see it spike up and the candle didn't move, which is kind of telling you buyers coming in the market. So I guess there's something there. But, you know, the volume's been pretty low. If we take like an average volume, I'd say, oh man, so I've moved that. Freaking need to put in a separate pane. So we're making some kind of headway here. I feel like, actually, let me check my clarity indicator. So clarity has been moving down, but this is what you want to see. So it's been moving down, but it went all the way down to here. It isn't a massive move, right? Which means there's a good chance it will come back up to this 80 soon. And if I look at the hour, yeah, it didn't give me much data. We'll see if we get our push now. Okay, let me clear this off. I just want to see what that volume candle looks like when it's all said and done. No, you know what, guys? I'm getting rid of volume. I hate volume. Pointless. I mean, I can see where market wants to go. Make this more transparent. Here we go, hopefully. Let me see what I got over here. Ooh, we're at 2,000 profit so far. Another 2,000, so that'd be a 3,800 profit if I took profit right now on my funded, which I will withdraw right away. But I think it'll at least come up to this block. So if I go here, it'll at least, I think, come to this block. That's a strong, solid. It kind of engulfed that candle right there. Depth of market. So I used to use depth of market. Problem with depth of market is I could see where that is too. Like, I know there's volume here. I know there's volume here. I know there's volume at the order block. So like every time I do that, I know there's a ton right here on the 1 hour, right? Like I could put up the DOM. I don't even know how to put it on here. I don't even use it anymore, but I could put it up and I could show you like where the orders would be anyways. So like it's kind of, I don't know. I've been on every bandwagon you can imagine over the years. Come on, let's push this block. Boom, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Almost maxed out this account for the day. Push. No reason for it to stop right here. I mean, unless it's going to this wick, which that would just be stupid. Which it still didn't. Well. It's probably just filling this. That little area right here, hopefully, and pushing up. And just get it over with. Come on. Come on, stop playing games. There's no reason for it to pull back right there. We got a strong, solid close right here. We had a little fair value gap. Notice how it played off of it. Remember, you're going to start seeing how it plays with the market. It goes back and forth, right? So if I put this right here, put that as a green 5-minute block, this is what could happen, right? So it comes up here, comes back down here to this block, comes back up here to this block. See? I don't like the movement there, but yeah. Bounced off that fair value gap, hopefully bounces off this 5-minute order block, comes up to this order block. That's what creates those trend lines. Now if it starts breaking down, I mean, obviously we got to get out early, because if it starts breaking down below here, then we just get out early. Gap filled, now turn and burn. Absolutely. I need more experience at, yeah. Come on, reject hard. Reject hard. You filled that. You have nothing left but this one right here. You can do it. I believe in you. Then you could tank. Come up here, then you could tank. Just don't tank now, because there's no point. Oh, 20 minutes until my barber gets here. Maybe I'll have him cut my hair. Wouldn't that be crazy if I had him cut my hair while I was getting while I was trading with you? I'm not doing that. Don't do it. No big giant candle right now. Come on. Push off this. Push off this. Technically, this is a mid block. Okay, so let me kind of point you out right here. This is the last down for the up actual that broke it, right? So technically it's this one. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's messy. Alright, one last push. Let's get rid of this so it can move up again. We created that higher high already. Let's just go touch this white line. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be like water. Make the rocket a little bit bigger, maybe. I know some of you guys already took profit, but I just, man, when I see a target, I'm like, man, I got to at least hit that. That's crazy. So when I started this years ago, your ad, which caught my eye, was the one where you had 100 indicators and you were saying you didn't need these if you just learned to trade. That's true. That's true. I would say personally, like, I try to get people off the indicators as much as possible so you could see the market, because like when you get too sloppy, like this looks sloppy enough as it is, and I start layering, like this is even with my own indicator, Pulse X Premium, like I don't keep it on, like, you know, I like to keep on VWAP for levels, like just to see for targets, you know, and like this is above the VWAP line right now, so it should push to the next one technically. It just kind of gives me like some extra confluence, but other than that, like, you know, and then I have my clarity indicator just kind of tell me like the strength of the level that I'm on. But yeah, so then you can do stuff like this where it should come up to at least this again before maybe going down again. Again, it doesn't have to, but all right, so we're coming into this block. If it starts breaking these lows and doesn't wick under here, I'll probably get out early for a small loss. But hopefully, so what I do like right here is look at this candle. It didn't engulf this candle. This engulfed this candle. This one didn't engulf this candle. So let's just hope it doesn't create a 3-bar. To me, a 3-bar is basically just as good as an engulfing, which that's 1, 2, 3 bars. But I'm looking for it to come back up here into this zone. That's where I want it to go. Doesn't mean it's going to. Maybe, probably, most likely, it could. It always keeps me safe. Bring the barber to the war room, Bob. I just look at price action. So what I do is everything that I design, like my indicators, they're all built off of price action. So like you might look at Pulse X and be like, oh, that's an EMA cross, and these clouds or whatever. But no. You would think that if you just looked at it, but if you understood how I trade it, I'm teaching price action with it. So I'm teaching price action, which is coming off zones and breaks of structure off the blocks and stuff like that with it, right? So it just gives you extra confluence. Beckett the Barber Beefcake? Okay, Paul. Paul's going after me too now. I love it. I'm currently reading AI Al Brooks series on price action. Awesome. All right, come up here so I can get my hair cut. $15 minutes. Let me make sure it's still on. You're just gonna freeze in time again. You're gonna come down here and just like sit. Another doji. Killing me. I told you guys at the beginning I was gonna get off at 2:30. It happened again. It's 3:30. This is crazy. Get some water. Probably should. I need to get a microwave in here. All right, one last push. Let's go. This would be a perfect time to take out people. I'm just telling you that much. But man, the fact that it didn't come up here yet just drives me insane. Man, what are you doing there? A little manipulation? Ooh, look at them sellers coming in right there. Trying to scare us out. Let's look on the 1. Maybe it'll make us feel better. If it could break right here, we're golden. Actually, right here on the 1. Because that's not the low. It didn't create a lower low there. This is a lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we're just in the middle, coming off this trend line looking thing. That's on the 15-minute trend line. So if we could break this high on the 1, I think it's sailing to here. Yeah, he's still on so far. Alright, oh, look at that crap. Here we go. Don't you be doing that. No, 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 no. That's some major sellers right there. Now I want to see that volume again. What's going on with that volume? There's some crazy big giant volume bar I don't know about. No? Didn't even break that one. Alright, let's break this up. Come on, push up. Meanwhile, let me just real quickly go over to this UJ, see if it's... Oh, it's cooking already? No, it's not yet. Look at this. It's about to. There we go. Yeah, come on down, baby. Come on down. Alright, let's go back. I know how some of you guys are who don't have their emotions under check yet. You're like freaking out. What might happen if they're planning on taking it up is they might wick out this liquidity right here. And then we go like that and then shoot up. I'm still buy bias. Let's look where I wouldn't be, like for real. Like if it closed solid under this green block here, I'd be looking for sells potentially. So if it comes down here, closes solid, I'll just take a small loss, which to me is a win. Because a small loss is better than a win, right? It's not a bad thing. And you can't look at like, oh man, I was in this for an hour and 15 minutes and I wasted my time. No, you didn't. This is part of your win, like overall, right? Gotta start looking at those baskets of trades, wins versus losses. All right, let's push up. Come on, let's push up. Where's the VWAP? I'm playing off that. No, this is getting dumb. This is why I don't do trend lines either, because are we using this wick? Come on, baby. Double bottom created. Close above the white line. Fly up to here. Bob gets a haircut. I still can't control my emotions. It's sad. Thank God for an awesome coach and strategy. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, as you can see, don't care at all. After you get beat up so much, you just get numb, right? You get numb to it. So yeah. Yeah, we might get wicked out. Our stop is all the way down here, but that doesn't mean you have to hold it, okay? I would say, like, if it closes below this, I'll probably get out. If it just wicks it, though, I'll probably stay in. And mind you, it'd be on this stupid trend line. I'm going to go ahead and grab my shoes, because I don't want to, like, be barefoot right now, for my barber coming in. Hold on one second. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Let's see. How's that for emotions? Come on, push up. This is stupid. What are you doing, man? Alright, we got... Let me check my other account. It's at 1,500-ish right now on my funded. No way it comes back down from there. Just freaking go up here. No way. Just shoot up. She's playing games. Choppy. Come on, one more time. One last push. I can end the stream, get my hair cut. Good to go. No, that way. Alright, we're coming to this range. Let me get rid of this one. Don't you come down now. You didn't even liquidate. You didn't even like grab that, which is why I'm not buying it. It didn't break any structure down. Came up here. Didn't break this structure. I would expect like a wick if it was going to come take this out, and it didn't. So that's why I'm still buy bias, holding this thing. That makes sense. Came all the way up here and they didn't take this out. Why? It's kind of stupid. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get ready. Get ready. No, harder, harder, harder. Go to the block, go to the block, go to the block, go to the block. Go to the block. Don't you do that wick. Don't you do that wick. No, you freaking didn't just do that wick on me. No, you didn't do that. No, you didn't do that. That's crazy. I might get out. This is getting nuts. This is manipulation. Come on. What was that? Now we got the wick, which now they might come for this. So you guys can get out if you want. I'm going to get out 250. It was 312 and 1,500. Nope. Oh, I'm still in unfunded. Still in unfunded. Still in unfunded. All right, I'm taking it. I did 2,000 on the funded. All right, I'm done. I'm good. I'm out. Just in time for the haircut in 3 minutes. It wasn't the best trade ever, but hey, guys, it was $250 on the eval. Let's see. Hold on. So 250, and then I did another 2,000. I'll do it like this. Another 2,000 on funded. All right, I'm gonna lock it. Closing out. Yeah, guys, nice. I'll take it all day. So today, we're still 100% win rate, essentially. Yesterday we won 3. Today we won 2. And that is it, guys. All right, so I got to get ready for my haircut. Let me go right here and just thank you guys so much for being a part of my stream. I've been streaming live daily in the afternoons. Who knows, maybe I'll do some Asians here and there. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Get notified daily. Also, you can join my Solomon Trading program. That's solomontrading.com, as you can see below. And you get more exclusive stuff, content, training, my indicator, more live trading sessions, like private on Zooms, stuff like that. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last, how long was this? 2 hours and 13 minutes. Hope you have a fantastic day. God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.